Good morning, Diablos. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be the first in our free-to-play tank series. Our main focus is going to be PvP and getting to 250k health and 2500 armor. I'm going to try to achieve that in the next 6 months. Here is a huge factor in that, our Paragon tree. Wait, one sec. I know player had asked to see the normal gems in the chat. We are rocking 4s to 6s, too many 4s. And we'll try to get rid of those immediately. I'm no longer selling my aquamarines, and I am no longer selling rubies. I will start buying rubies if they get below 200. That is a story for another video. So for Paragon as a tank, we have to get all the damage. It just scales too well. Armor is significantly more important for tanking, but it's 4 armor as opposed to 20 damage. And that's 200 points, so hypothetically, even if you could put 200 points into armor, it would only be 800 armor, which actually is a is a good amount of armor. But yeah, 4,000 damage, we would only be at 7,083, so we have to get all the damage nodes. And of course, health scales way better than armor as well. We'd be missing out on 40,000 health if we could hypothetically put those points into armor. Why am I moving all over the place? Forgive me. Just woke up. Survivor tree. This is what I'm using for challenge rifts. Just going down the line. I do apologize for the background noise. The heater just kicked on. Treasure Hunter is what I'm using for farming. I'm also using it for dungeons. Dungeons are just very easy to roll now. I do hope they make a heroic mode in the future, so they're not so easy. Gladiator for PvP. We will eventually go down here, get the 80 armor, get this rapid recovery. I wish armor was 8. But then again, armor penetration would have to be 8, so it would all even out. Soldier tree, we're getting our life here, getting the damage. Really don't need to go anywhere else eventually. Gotta go up top. Mastermind. Could get these two right here. That would be very effective if you find your teams having low damage in dungeons. There's another 400 health, another 4k life. Massacre is what we're going to be ultimately working on last. Around, we'll say 580, 590. We should be pushing 160k health, maybe 165. Really don't know much about the brawler tree. But you can get this life first. You don't even have to go this route. If you just want the HP, you don't want to get the damage, it could just be boom. 25 points right there and just dip. And lastly, duelist. This would be a very good idea as well if your damage was coming up short. You are going to have to put 10 points into armor penetration. So coming up next, once we get some reforged stones, this is what we need right here. Required, you need 2% block, 1% life. Need that on every single piece. And if you can get the damage reduction from players, that is going to be another 6% damage reduction. Stun resistance. Stun resistance is going to be key as well. I believe it tops out at 6%. So if you get that on every piece, 36% increased stun resistance. I'm not sure how that pans out, if that's a flat rate of 36%. Not sure how that scales. We have a lot of damage to get rid of. Try to get life and block rate. I'm not sure how life regeneration, I haven't ever seen it work well. I mean, it works incredible in D3, but yeah, I've never noticed much from life regeneration, so we're probably going to have to get rid of that. That's pretty much all I have for today, Diablos. We should get some reforged stones in a couple days. We will try to become effective in PvP. I will have a lot of highlights of us getting owned, and eventually one day, someday far away, owning everyone else. Hope y'all have a great day. Eat some good food. And above all else, smile.